Hollywood. That's gooey ballyhooly Hollywood. Where any office boy or young
Well, he's been taking pictures professionally for a living for only 4 years, but somehow Charles Gabriel, who does a lot of publicity for the Improv, does a lot of work with City AZ, I see him all the time at different events here locally, somehow he got into the Oscars. I know you really can't get into too much because security is supposed to be extremely tight, but way to go.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
So he came back with just books and books of pictures, and we had a chance to look at them last week. I started with the Callista picture because don't you agree she was probably one of the worst dressed, or at least looked the worst while you were there? I hate to be mean.
She's just so thin, and she's too thin.
Yeah.
But that's that's her shtick, being that thin.
The hardest picture, at least one of the hardest pictures to get, you said, was this one. Why was this one so difficult to get?
Because
Tom
Hanks doesn't. I mean, he's so big now that he doesn't need to schmooze and stick around, and he just left. So this is like him leaving. He didn't need to really. I didn't see him just shaking hands and doing any of that.
Do they talk to you at all? Here's actress Julie Delpy. I don't.
She's
really
a
like
French actress, so I don't speak French, so she didn't speak to me.
But how do you get their attention when you're taking pictures?
I usually just look at them and say, "Can I get a photo? Can I please?" I usually try to be real cordial and nice, and usually everyone's pretty nice to me.
You loved this one.
Yeah, she looked great because she was wearing a Chanel frock, and who doesn't like Jennifer Lopez?
She really does look beautiful, and everyone was talking about how see-through the dress was, but you told
couldn't
me
tell.
you couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell. I think it's because of the hot lights they use and some of the methods they use, but I couldn't see through it. I was trying to see through it.
Do you ever take a picture? Penelope Cruz also looked beautiful. Do you ever take a picture of someone who is just so beautiful you almost forget you're working and you're taking a picture? You kind of
I
lose
think
your
you
train
could
of thought?
smile a lot more if they look great.
All right, let's talk about Amber Valletta.
She's beautiful. She's just beautiful. Look at her. I like her hair too.
It's a competitive business, but were you competing with anyone while
Yes,
you were out
the
there?
people they get in front of you and they're mean. There's so many mean photographers saying, "You're in my way," and this one girl kept saying, "I'm in her way," and I was behind her. How could I be in her way, behind her?
Did you tell her that?
And I said, "Aren't you in my way?" But she didn't think that was very funny.
You know what's interesting, though? We talked earlier, and you said one way you kind of warm up to the stars, and what really helps is if you have met someone before.
For instance, at the Improv, I interviewed Tom Arnold last year, and so when I saw him there, I said, "Tom, thanks for the interview, thanks for signing those." And then he was real nice, and then the other stars, "Oh, Tom," and how that goes. Then they're real nice to you.
Who is the least friendly
Ever or this time?
this time around?
Well, Tom Hanks didn't stick around at all, and some of the foreign actresses are shy. Everyone was real nice because they wanted their picture taken. It's their time. They don't look any better than they look now.
Did you know who everyone was?
No, there's a few people you never know who they are. Like I didn't. There's an actress, Heidi Klum. They're coming so fast at you. You just see makeup and hair and heels, and it's happening so fast that you don't realize sometimes. Yeah, there she is.
Sports Illustrated.
Yeah,
model.
I know. I look like an idiot
No,
now.
she's also getting into acting too.
Yeah, but you don't realize because they're coming so fast. But no, she's beautiful.
Was there someone that you said, "I will do anything to get this picture"?
I really like William Dafoe, and so I had a chance to say, "Hey, I really love the movie," and he gave me a good picture.
That is a really good picture. Now, will you sell any of these? Is anyone interested in them, or?
I think I might do some locally with them, but it's real competitive. You have to have it back to the magazines like Monday.
Right.
And it was on Sunday, so it's crazy. It's a crazy business. It's nuts.
Okay, who looked the best?
Who looked the best? I thought Suzanne Summers looked real nice. I didn't know she had problems with her health. And I thought Jessica Biel?
Jessica Biel? Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful.
She did look nice.
Mia, what's her last name?
Mira Sorvino. I didn't even see her, but she looks great.
And I thought, frankly, that Ellen, I think is Bernstein, was the prettiest woman there because she must be 65 years old. And look how pretty she looks. She's wearing a Christian Dior sapphires. I just thought she looked great. And this is the writer of the movie Requiem to a Dream.
And there's Macy Gray.
Yeah, it's great when they ham it up for you. When they ham it up for you, it's wonderful.
I am impressed with the pictures.
Oh, thank you.
The best part about your job?
You know what the best part is? I happen to meet everyone I've always wanted to meet. Last year I had a chance to interview Charlton Heston, and it's just such a hoot to meet people that you've always wanted to meet. I love the old timers. Like one of my favorite pictures is I got a picture of that guy that won the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Isn't
Jack
that
Cardiff.
terrible?
And I don't know if the picture's in here, if I can find it in a hurry.
Oh, we'll be here all day looking through these.
But that was wonderful, because when you win the Life Achievement Award, it's something that they've worked their whole life for. They're not trendy, they're not in right now. He's done it for 60 years. He made that movie Red Shoes. I love the old timers, because they're doing it, if they're doing it for 50 years here, I got one with Peter Fonda.
What a thrill, though, for you to get to go. And you've taken some great pictures. We're glad you're here local. And if you want
Thank you very much.
If you want any information on what Charles does, if you want to get in touch with him, we've got the information on our hotline, because he really does take some great photos. We'll be right back. Another buddy of Charles was also at the Oscars, Chef Mark Tarbell. He didn't cook. He just attended. He's cooking when we come back. He's making lobster spring rolls.